The Nike React Infinity was first introduced in late 2019 and released in January of 2020. It is the most tested shoe Nike offers. Base runs, long runs, intervals, tempo runs, races, and recovery runs. These are meant for great performance while minimizing injuries and recovery time. Should runners be the only ones that wear these shoes? No. I've had the first two versions and I've worn them for casual wear, walking, and they were instrumental in my marathon training. The React Infinity Run Flyknit 3 are the latest version of these pretty cool shoes. So let's break them down, starting with the outsole. This outsole has a supportive and flexible design meant to accommodate the three phases of a stride: the push-off, the ride forward, and the landing. This pattern remains unchanged when they were first introduced. Based on my experience, this rubber has good traction, extremely durable, and flexible as Nike claims. I recently got rid of a pair that I put over 400 miles on. The rubber was naturally worn out, but I think I could have gotten around 500 miles out of them if the extremely hot concrete in Texas hadn't worn them out so fast. I expect the same good performance and mileage from this pair. The midsole is React foam. I can ramble about this material for a while, but in short, it is soft, responsive, durable, and most important of all, consistent. React foam just simply never gives out regardless of mileage, speed, or the type of workout you use them for. It is very soft. The cushion of this material is supreme. Nike claims they added more cushion, but I am unsure if they meant more React foam because it looks exactly the same as the previous two versions. The response from this midsole from the beginning of a run to your last step will be exactly the same. Genius how they accomplished this. From walking to sprinting, from 5Ks to marathons, this React foam midsole will get the job done until the outsole or upper gives out. Outstanding. I was extremely happy when I noticed the collar thickness when I unboxed these. The Flyknit on this version feels a little bit thicker and more durable than the previous versions. The tongue is slightly thicker. The amazing fly wire was kept for mid-foot lockdown. The laces remain lengthy and easy to tie. The heel arch has a decent height and the heel plates are sturdy for support during hard interval workouts. There is an additional tiny swoosh by the ankle, and sadly, regretfully, and a little infuriating, the pull tab is gone. That pull tab made these shoes so easy to slip on, especially with my thick basketball socks. I am sure it was purposely removed, but I am still sad it's gone. I noticed that they don't have any reflective materials either. I expect this upper material to perform really well despite my petty gripes. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. If you're a familiar face, welcome back, and I'm grateful for you. So you know what to expect. The Infinity Reacts were in my rotation along with the Pegasus 38, the Zoom Fly 3, and the Invincibles to help me run half marathons and full marathons. This ultimate performance test consists of my personal training methods, and I'm going to put these shoes through vigorous workouts and training to see how much they can handle. I am trying to show you how they work for me so you can get an idea how they're going to work for you. I always try to get the most out of my money, and I hope this helps you determine if your hard-earned money is worth getting these. I will take them to work, use them for casual wear. I'm going to run a bunch of 5Ks in this Texas heat. I have a trip to Japan coming up in November. My plan is to run 10 miles each day in 5 different cities, and then a half marathon back in Dallas in December. Will these be part of my rotation for the fall, or will these be my main running shoes from now on? This is the ultimate performance test for the Nike React Infinity Run Flyknit 3. Let's go.
Wins Production. This is a 50 Wins production.
That was the ultimate performance test for the Nike Infinity Run Flyknit 3. I hope you enjoyed the montage. Let's break them down quickly so I can give you the verdict regarding these shoes. Remember, my feedback is from my training, running, and leisure for about 3 weeks testing these shoes. So let's start with the outsole. If you go back to the montage, you can see I trained in many different surfaces. Some of the ones that you didn't see were wood, carpet, tile, smooth concrete from my job. This outsole may not look durable enough to handle a lot, but it actually can. I had no issues on any surface. I ran about 25 miles, trained really hard, and these shoes show very little signs of wear. I did not attempt to hike with these because that would have been foolish of me. This outsole is clearly incapable of hiking, but performed really well everywhere else. The React Foam midsole was outstanding. I have lots of experience with this material. I have used it on different shoes ever since its debut a few years ago, so I know what it is capable of handling, and it can handle anything flawlessly. Interval workouts, walking, running, sprinting, and jumping. This midsole always felt great, very soft, flexible, and durable. Like I said in the beginning of the video, from my first step until my last, it is consistently comfortable, no issues at all. React Foam is going to be around for a while. This particular pattern on the Infinity React is very easy to clean, so I will have them looking like new in no time. The Flyknit upper. I had some issues with this model. There are several forms of Flyknit, but my issues with this one was mainly due to the way I use these shoes, but I will explain that a little bit more on my final verdict. Flyknit is still my favorite material regardless. This upper was everything advertised. Breathable, lightweight, durable, and extremely flexible. And I think that was my main issue, perhaps a little too flexible. The flywire was good as always, the tongue was comfortable, the laces never came undone, the heel plates were strong, the color felt great, my feet never hurt, no foot fatigue, no blisters, and my socks never rode down. I used many different socks, and I found that the thicker running socks were better. when I wore the thinner ones, I found my foot going all over the place during strength training, interval training, cross training, whatever you want to call it, and didn't feel so great when I was running sprints. These shoes are true to size, but the Flyknit was just not strong enough to make my foot feel secure because of its ultra flexibility. Despite my issues, this upper material is still excellent. After all I put these shoes through, there are no signs of wear anywhere. Very impressive. That was a breakdown of the materials. My final verdict about these shoes, based on a personal experience, is that they are not great for strength training, intervals, sprints, nor trying to set a personal record. After a week and a half, I had my mind made up about them, but there were two occasions where I fell in love with them and had a new appreciation for them. I had a very long day at work about a week and a half ago, and I had lots to do after work as well. I had these shoes on for like 15 hours, and they felt great the entire time. Not once did I want to take them off. The second time was when I didn't feel like recording or edit. We had a cool front in Texas, and I just wanted to enjoy a nice morning run, and I ran about 7 miles in them at an enjoyable pace, just listening to music and enjoying the scenery. And that's when I knew these shoes were going to be my leisure shoes and my recovery shoes. These shoes were perfect for a consistent pace. I think I could have easily ran about 13 miles or more at an easy pace without feeling any nagging pains or blisters that usually follow a long run or a race. Are the Infinity Run Flyknit 3 my main shoes? No. Are they part of the rotation for my Japan runs and half marathons at the end of the year? No. Do I love these shoes? Yes. Excellent casual wear and long distance shoe if you are not in a hurry. Fantastic recovery shoes as well. Please keep up with my training for my end of the year adventures on Instagram. I look forward to chatting with you regarding these shoes. Any questions or feedback, please feel free to contact me. Guess what's next? The Nike Pegasus 39 coming up soon, so stay tuned. But for now, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Steve Zilla out.